Start at www.qb.pl in 91 languages in chapter TS001. He did not look like an angel of death at all. You're not a killer either, Carolina said calmly. Take this in case you change your mind after all. Rico gave her his gun, like a priest, ready to confess. He closed his eyes and brought his ear close to her head. I didn't want to do it, but I did, Carolina whispered and fell silent. They sat like that. Welcome to the corporation. Rico pulled out a second, tiny, non-male pistol and held the barrel to her neck. He stood up so as not to dirty the suit, and she automatically with him. Rico thought, I still remember that breakfast when we were young and thirsty for juices. She stroked my hair and felt lead on her fingers. The hand was heavy, swelling from the days lived and from the unjustly smoothed thoughts. Poor eyes, you cry, where you from a distance despise people's lives and their problems, cry on and away from us. Rico put the revolver in a pocket next to the buttonhole. Give me back, he said to Carolina. She had round eyes. She mechanically handed over the gun to him. He took her hand like a little girl and they left the hospital into the street. They got into the limo and Rico was still holding her hand like a doll, passive and in a state of mesmeric wax. He poured out 2 glasses and put it on the illuminated table. Do not worry, he said in her ear. I'll hide you. Tell me why she wanted me to kill you, how's that? Caroline has come back to the world and the heat wave made him vomit on the illuminated table and on the crystal glasses with whatever there were. Rico realized that the lesson had reached Carolina too quickly. So, he asked without losing his heart, though he couldn't look at the vomit or smell it. What can I tell you? I do not know. They found one. I killed her by mistake. I do not care, he gasped. I'm not a hit murderer, nor do I feel like waging private wars. This Lachan, you say, wants me to send my helicopters and raise all yours. What's mine? She stared at him with her round eyes and thought about her son. All. He raised his voice. Has he got my son? She moaned. No, but it will. They're looking for him. Who? Trainer and monkeys. Read and tell. Rico gave her some forensics card. The stench of vomit was unbearable, but they had already reached one of the El Mica hotels, where they immediately went to the Elmich's apartment for their people. Rico was surprised that he did not see Carolina as the object of desire, but only trouble. As if someone suddenly wiped all the lipstick off a dummy. Carolina was reading. Multiple rib fractures. Cracked liver. If the girl was alive at the moment of crushing, there would be a lot of hematomas. So what was it like? Rico said. So I wasn't the one who killed her, she must have been before, you know. So the corpse was crushed. There are no traces of blood. Thread. The air in the tissue suggests that the body has been strongly crushed. He added after a moment as she tried to understand something of it. Death was caused by damage to the base of the skull by something quick. Rico was cleaning the gun. He hadn't used it for many years. He used people. He could concentrate on the activity as if his life depended on it. It wasn't true. His life depended on someone else for a long time. And Rico was an unconscious performer here, a craftsman. Rico blew the ramrod and loosened the nuts. He weighed the gun in his hand and thought for a moment. He was motionless, realizing his self, plunging thoughtlessly into pictures, and the dawn snapped him out of it. Carolina slept fully clothed, waking up and crying every now and then. Rico hasn't called anywhere. People waited for orders. He, alone as a finger, was sitting here with Carolina. He was supposed to kill her. He should go and raise the doll ESVA's family to the ground. He had already dispatched the preparations and everything was ready. Did he have the right? Who cares? After all, he didn't have to listen to her. That bastard. He wanted nothing from Carolina, but he was not going to kill her. No, he will not kill Mariola, despite everything he wanted or did to him. Not by order of this Babstel. Babstel was now a despairing mother, wanting to avenge her daughter, but let her do it herself. He, Rico, will hide Carolina, her killer, if she did kill her. And what Carolina will do is her business. Start at www.qb.pl in 91 languages in chapter TS001.